Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Knightica. Yes, we are doing a necromancer run today, because apparently, I was slightly mistaken. It happens. But, I looked at somebody else's video of a necromancer in hell, and I was like, those guys should be dead. So apparently something got a buff between the playtest and this. So I'm gonna try it. Yes, it was interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that, and yes, I will 100% support other small creators. I forget his channel name, but I will try to remember to link it down below. And if I didn't link it down below, remind me, because he's actually another one that did some good coverage of some other games that I covered as well. So I'm going to be like, hey, let's promote other creators. Anyway, we got Necromancers, we got Blobbert. That's our start. Do I actually want to do a normal zombie? Not particularly, but you know what? Fine, we'll spend that on it. I should be saving it for a slime. The Necromancer right now is strong enough to just do whatever the heck he wants. Is it going to last through this difficulty? It might not. We do get our free zombie. And yes, we should be doing it like this for now. We will eventually be able to unlock these other ones. I want a slime blob. Oh, and by the way, they've changed burrowers. That means that I should probably go like this. Burrowers are a lot more useful now. They are guaranteed econ. They're 100% chance to add a treasure to the shop whenever you roll the shop. So, yes, get them. That is so much stronger. I think that might be a little bit overpowered, honestly. But we'll never know for sure until I actually do a run with it. But that's a very, very recent update. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and grab a sword. Mainly because that is a super cheap way to unlock stuff. Normally, I wouldn't do that, but go ahead and plop you there. Do I grab this zombie and merge it, or do I set it right there? I think I set it right there. This zombie, we could be going for levels up on the zombies, but I don't think it's economically wise at the moment. We're going to do one reroll to try and get a slime blob fail and move on. The reason I don't think it's terribly responsible right now, yes, they are going to be important for dealing with the boss, but what I really, really want is to save money to get a slime guy. Oof. Oof. I'm going to go Garrison out of these two, although Arcanist is very tempting. There's our swamp blob. Okay, so that's going to be probably worth merging stuff. This guy only happens once, so we're going to just go ahead and take offense there. Hi, swamp blob. How you doing? You're getting bought. You're going to be going in on the Necromancer for now. And we're going to chuck you in there like that. Do I care about either of these guys? The miners would be kind of nice. They are only level 1, but they're still pretty decent little dudes. The zombie here is just going to... We're going to start merging, because we're going to get free ones on the start of each turn, because it's only at the turn start that we get a free zombie. Do I buy one of you guys for 4? Yeah. And then next round, we unlock the spot to put him in. Because we'll get 10 gold just for passing by a shop, which works out great for... Oh, we've got a little bit more. Nice. Still no more Necromancers. It'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and plop you up there. And we are going to get another slime blob, mostly for just like sitting on the side there. Get you leveled up. Do we get another burrower? Mildly tempting. I'm going to stash it over there. We're going to be probably just bringing them off the bench onto the shelf for reroll purposes. That said, high level ones, all of a sudden... Holy crap, whenever we get to like level 100 freaking burrowers on a princess run, I'm gonna be very, very happy. Because yes, I will be running that. Level 100 burrowers. That means for 100 rolls, you'll be getting their drops. Which is redonkulous. Okay, so of course we take the zombie, but... Buddy... is going to be in our party now. Okay, the question is, how do I fit this in here and not absolutely hate myself? You can come like that. Yeah, we need more space, so 100% want to just buy the zombie. We don't have the money to get that, so I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to sell that. We might not lean into burrowers just yet, unfortunately, but we will eventually. Free zombie. We want to get the one zombie really, really strong. That's kind of a given, and we are broke now. So we're not even going to be able to reroll on this one. There are setups we could do where you could reroll. If we got lucky with another starter, with slimes, like if we got the good slime on another caster, we'd actually be able to do some fun stuff with that. But another sore. I mean, sure. That is opening up options. I mean, of course we're going to level you up. I should probably go for another zombie, but at the time being, we're just going to toss that in there. Obviously, I'm getting pretty close to unlocking everything. We've gotten a lot of sores very, very early, which is hilarious to me. The more necromancers we get, the stronger the zombies will get faster. We do need to get princesses, though. Otherwise, they cap out on strength really fast. We're going to go merchant. Can we get anything particularly interesting? We got another necromancer. I'm starting to get befuddled as to how I actually want to do this. Definitely grab the necromancer. We'll be putting 3 of them out. Zombie. Keep on that guy. Do I want to echo any of my necros? I think I do. I think I would rather echo it than open up a slot, because we could just sell this swamp guy and open up a slot. But I think out of these, I'm going to actually echo the weaker one, because I actually want to get a different enchant on you. And this is good money, because on death, we're going to actually put that on our swamp blob, because they don't... Yeah, it's of all allies. So we're going to get 2 gold off the start of this. That means that you are actually going to be kind of worthless, miners. If we stick with that. That's kind of a decision. We're not going to mess with the burrowers. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle stuff around a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to get a lot of strength on these guys this turn because I'm not really squared up for that. I'm going to sell this swamp blob. We will reclaim him later. That way we can unlock this and get our 3rd one out there. That way we're getting 3 gold. And on top of just getting the gold from the mining guys, these guys will trigger multiple times. So they're all going to get +9, +9. Well, this one's going to get +9. These are going to get +3, I believe. And he's going to get an extra defense for each adjacent. Obviously, it's not going to be game ending, but it's a start to power. And now we get 3 zombies, so guess who's getting levels up? Now you're 4/4s. And yes, we are going to just keep pumping this guy for now. We will be starting to get higher level necros, just as a heads up. Do we want to grow any more spaces? We're kind of jumbled here poorly, so I might actually want to spend it on unlocks. Yeah, I think I will. That way we can get things arranged a little bit nicer. So bleep and a bleep. Obviously, we can't afford anything right now, but we can get these guys somewhat set up. Go like that. And then like that. So they're all touching. Actually, I want the big one at the front. Why? Because I feel like it. And that makes it so it's easier for you to remember that one needs to touch everything. It needs to touch everything. Unfortunately, this first boss can actually wreck zombies because it's got an AoE. But from what I saw from the other person's video, they do appear to be less squish than they used to be. So I can get away with just going complete ham and even some cheese on this. Okay, so you can come up there and start moving these down. Because what I eventually want is a front row of zombies with maybe one swamp blob at the bottom. And then I want to have princesses in the back or something similar to that feeding all of these guys. I could also do princesses in basically a 2x2, basically have them packed like this and go princess, 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 and have it just feeding them. For now, that's not what we're going for, though. I think we might be able to do something a little bit more fiddly. Like that. That works. And then next round, we'll have enough gold to get this one. We would like to get more inherit. Because we should see a bunch of, 3 gold just pile out there. It's fine. And now we have a better chance of getting necromancers because we have 2 swamp blobs. Which should help us out. Still no necromancer. That's okay. We've got everything unlocked now. Let's go ahead and move these guys back for the time being. That gives us you go there. And back up here. And we get one of these zombies down here just for a little bit of extra, love for him. But he's also going to get a level up. And as these start leveling up, yes, they provide us with higher level zombies down here. So once if we get a good princess setup, we are going to go a la bonkers. As far as these go, we'll go with you. Just to get that out of the way. 1 reroll. There's another necro. Thank you, sir. We actually want the 4th necro in there. So where we want to put him is we're going to go ahead and use you to level that. Go ahead. Stick in there. And then we'll toss this necromancer down on the bottom. Yes, he's the weaker necromancer, but... Actually, you know what? We'll put the stronger necro there. Do we? Yeah, he's not that much stronger offensively. He's just stronger defensively. Because they all should be in that 41 range. So there we go. Now we actually stand a chance against the spider boss. Spider boss is always the one that I'm afraid of. They have nerfed him several times since the playtest. So I think that might just be part of like past trauma as far as that goes. I'm not entirely certain if it's actually as dangerous as my memory is saying it is. And yes, I do feel compelled to touch the freaking coins. Oh, you got it on 3 guys at once. You jerk. Well, let's go ahead and get you leveled up. We're going to have at least a few stacks of fairly leveled zombies. Okay, you get a level up. Do I want anything else in here? These guys are going to be dropped to 0, which is fine. There's a bombshell for if we want to push infinite. These guys are also kind of handy in this build because they have that on death you get a reroll. We get 4 rerolls if we have them in the party right now. So I'm thinking we might end up getting rid of... We might end up getting rid of Slimebert there. I do actually kind of want to get rid of the miner as well, because we are currently doing all right on that. This one needs to be merged into. There we go. Slimebert, you go up there. Bombshell, just chill. So he's now out there. We're going to get some free redraws. That is good money, because if we get, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 redraws off of him, that's 10 gold worth of redraws. So yeah, we're going for it. There's our redraws, and let's see if we beat the boss. It's gonna be a tough one, but I think our zombies can do it. I think we can just swarm mode it. It depends on whether the minions distract our zombies well enough or not. And yes, our necros will keep summoning more of just the dudes. The main issue that I'm worried about here is if the Spider Queen lasts long enough, she'll start going into pissy boss mode, which means that she'll start doing more shots and actually destroy our backline as well. But I think we'll get it before that timer. Yes, I should show that off once, because I don't think I actually have shown off her going into pissy boss mode before. Let's see, we could do the legendary route there. I don't think we necessarily want to. None of these are particularly interesting to me, although hear me out. That puts us down to 1 shop slot, I think. So no, don't hear me out. 50% chance to gain 1 gold? Yes. That is actually going to be the best one here. So every single time we merge all of our zombies, we're good, right? Go and grab you. Then we level up this guy. Get gold by doing so. Use our 5 freaking rerolls. Get ourselves some more necromancer. Now the question is, do I want to go super heavy necromancer? We're going to go ahead and probably sell that mining guy, by the way. Do we want to go complete ham on that or not? Or do we want to start stacking them up? I think we might want to start stacking them up. Because we're getting to that point where... yeah, I don't think we necessarily have a good placement for it anymore. Miner can go away. Miner, we're good on econ as long as we have that slime guy. At least for now. I think we start merging. I probably shouldn't have sold that guy, but it's fine. There's another bombshell. We'll level up the bombshells. They're kind of fun. Go ahead and merge the swamp blobs. Magic gift? I mean, I'll look. Ooh. Based on defense. You know what? Go ahead and get some retribution there. It's going to be a temporary one, but it's fine. And last free reroll, it's another boomshell. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Obviously, we could start kind of leaning into this guy if we really want to. But we'll see in the near future if that actually pans out for us. For the most part, the trash enemies are not going to be a huge problem for this, because what happens is about halfway through the battle, we spawn a whole slew of those guys, so they can kind of soak for our 1 strong stack. And now we're also getting gold for our investments of a bunch of free zombies. Would like a princess out of all of this. We'll take a cheap reroll so we have a whole ton of them. Swampy, just keep going up. Making these guys tanky is good. We could go shamans. Could go a few other things. On death, that's temporary boost, unfortunately. Although, I just realized we should have taken that. Throw it on the bombshell. That would give us 4, 5... yeah, that would give us 25 extra attack. Although, that's not going to be good for endless. It can be fun here. We're just trying out the free rerolls to try and see if we can get anything fun. There's another necro. And since we are going heavy rerolls... oh, man! You're tempting me there. We're going to go with the player on one of the back necros. And I'm going to lock this down. Just for that necro. Although, do we really need it? Not really. The reason I don't necessarily need it is because, yeah, we're going to be seeing necros show up quite a bit just because we're going to be re-rolling like nobody's business. And yes, I do need to be grabbing these guys every single turn. As you saw, there was one of those guys that was higher level. That's why we go to this one. That's why we dump into one guy. Bombshell. That actually does increase the amount of damage they do quite significantly. I'm not going to take it, though, just in case we get another necro. Speak of the devil. As the higher level we get for free ones down here, the faster these will level up, and the stronger they'll become quicker. That's what I'm looking at here. Yeah, we're going to go and grab that. Get ourselves healed up to full so we can, if we get, say, not Devil's Deal. Actually, I think it is called Devil's Deal. There is a thing we can get that you can spend life on to get basically another global enchant for your character. We don't have it right now, but you need life to buy it, so. Okay, so we go for you. There was a moth, that same moth from the other day. Same bastard moth. Okay, so you're going to be at level 3 now. We're not getting that into proc very often, but I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. Lone Wolf, not going to be beneficial for us, but really good for mecha runs. I mean, I might as well take one of these at this point, just for a little bit of extra gold. And do we want... Ooh, yes. There you go, little buddy. Continue on. Now, whenever we start getting princesses, that's going to be the most important thing, is to just invest in them. You are going to go ahead and level him up. And go there. We could do blood money. Not going to bother with it. Necro. Yeah, we're just not proccing that. That's sad. Oh, there's the other Necro. So we'll oh, but we have inheritance as well. Yeah, we can afford it. Inheritance. You're going to go in on him. Yeah, we're going... That's going to be our econ. Is pretty much the on-death things we get. So now we're getting... What? 8 gold? Just automatically at the start of every battle? Because we have 4 Necros? We're probably not reducing below 4 Necros, by the way. We will eventually be at a point where I want to be going less other stuff, but still just on the lookout for princess. Cheap roll, yeah. We're very reroll focused. Shamans would not be bad. The question is, where would I squeeze them in? Because shamans on these guys would be actually halfway decent. The thing is, we lose out on our free rerolls. I mean, you obviously go away. How do we squeeze it in? Is a question. I don't think we even have enough slots for it. Not without losing our slime. Which, we still need the slime. Do we go down to 2 zombies? That's pushing our luck. In case anyone's curious, that really is pushing our luck if we go down to 2 zombies. The reason being is we do need the swarm to be there, but at the same time... And that makes the shaman even less useful. Do we care about you as much? They are opening stuff up for me. I think we abandon the shaman idea. Yeah, we're going to abandon the shaman idea. I want to, because it's really good for these guys, but I don't think it's going to actually work out for us. So we keep selling the miner before he pays himself off. Yeah, I know. Probably the next one to get inheritor is going to be the boom. The boom boy. Okay, so definitely want to keep leveling you up. I'm going to go ahead and dump down into that guy as well so he gets growing. We can get them all growing up to this. They're going to get 10 for each adjacent zombie at the start. Plus, they're going to get 10-10 on death, so it's going to be plus 40 every single fight. That's definitely going to outclass a freaking shaman. Because the shamans are plus 3/+2 base. Now, if only we could start getting a princess. A pretty princess. There's another necro. And inheritance in on you. More money. We're just all in on that econ. Jeez. What is that now? We are going to have... Yeah, I think that's like, what, 12? For each fight? Which should be more than enough to carry us into the end. And they're not even focusing on our strongest necro at the... I mean, our strongest zombie at the moment. Which is very nice. We're not going after elite monsters. Their scaling is rough. Okay, so you go there. Still no princesses. This is making me mildly concerned. Because a princess would be extremely valuable at this point. We're actually going to re-roll this and see if we get one in there. One more. Nope. No such luck. Now, hopefully we get one down here. A twist. I will take it. I mean, that's going to just make him a little bit stronger. Not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Tower. That's still a run I just can't do well in insane difficulty. I know that a lot of people request it, but it doesn't work out super great. Do we lock in? No, we're just going to continue. But yeah, princess would be extremely valuable right now. We'll take another slime, because that's going to boost our levels there. And I think level 5 guy there and level 1's up here. Obviously, it's not going to push us to level 10, but we're kind of getting to that point where they do shove each other up super high, super fast. So I'm going to start leveling my other necros, because I don't necessarily need them to go complete ham. There's a princess. Hi, princess. Thank you for increasing our max level. The question is, how do we want to arrange it? Because there might be a better layout for us. Because what we could do, all of them are getting XP now. Yeah, there's not a good way we can squeeze her in there to actually make her do the other ones effectively. So we're going to have to settle for this guy not getting levels off of the princess right now, because of how these guys have to be positioned in here for them to fit. Unless we put the bomb in the front. No, but then they're not getting their defensive boost from each other, which is not super crucial. It's 10 defense, though. I do think their bonus from on death is more important. Let's see. If we go with them like that, princess there, but now all these guys are not getting XP. I can get it so 3 of them do, though. Because what you do is you'll pop them like this. I don't know why we have blue right there. I think that's a boog. That works. And that lets these guys soak all the hits early on. We've got everybody but one necromancer getting XP. I think that is the go. And we should be seeing that this middle one here, the like 421, hitting 1,000 easily in World 3. This boss could decimate them, but I think, unless we have really bad luck with the tentacles, they'll be fine. Our necromancers might eat crap, but that's fine. Okay, so you're going to go up to level 10. You go up to that. And I think that actually, yeah, gets you to 11. And then we'll start getting the other ones up there as well. Swamp Blob, please. Magic Shop. Any of these particularly good? Not really. Poisonous Cloud might be better, but this guy already has the coin one on him. If I had another coin one, I'd do that. And if we were leaning into this, I'd do it too. Do we go for another econ? I mean, sure. Then Catalyst on the princess, because why not? And yeah, we'll do Lucky Roll on the other zombie. Just seeing what else we have to go in here. I could up the bombshells. I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Tribal. Oof, that is a good one. I think we go tribal on... Might just do it on the bottom guy. That should be fine. And then necromancer up the rest of these. I need another princess is what I need, though. So I'm going to hold off on doing more necro. Speak of the devil. There's a princess. Now they can start leveling each other up. Yay! And obviously we're going to grab more princesses and just dump them in there. At this point, I am slightly tempted, just slightly, to put the slime on a princess. So we can kind of lean into getting more of them. In fact, I think I will. The thing is, how do I arrange that loadout? Because that loadout is going to be slightly weird. Because what we need is her to be lined up here. These guys to be flipped sideways. So does that mean... I think I see how we do it, but then the bombardiers aren't gaining levels. Because what I'm seeing is we want to be going... Princesses down here. Flip these guys this way. Like that. He goes this way. And yeah, we just don't have enough room to squeeze in the last one. Because we don't have any way to squeeze them down. So I don't think we dupe the princesses frequently. I mean, we could do it here. No princesses on all of that, unfortunately. And then we swap them back. So you just stay put up there. And you guys need to just stay put in your little vertical columns. Then we'll just shuffle this around each time, I guess. But yeah, each of these necromancers, given these guys +12/+12. But we need more princess levels. Like that. Princess. Just trying to think of how else we could squeeze her in there. We could do it by dropping down to 3 necros, but I like having my 4 necros, because that's 48 on these guys. Per round. Well, 44. Do I end up ditching you for princesses? Because then I could do it. Mildly tempted. That gives up econ and other good stuff, though. I am torn. I am rip-torn. Could also just go another necromancer in here. For now. Until we get more princesses. Because as it stands, our econ is actually not that bad. We do need to get more of these on death, get 1 gold things, but we're going to go with this for a while. On the sheer hope of just getting more princesses. We'll eventually go down to 4 necros with a bunch of princesses. But I want to get a good number of them. And that one in the back is already max level, so dumping XP into it is handy. It's just not what I want to go for at the moment. Okay, so level 5 guy goes to that one. That should level you up to 12 as well. Only have the 1 swamp blob, unfortunately. Don't get our free rerolls, which sucks. We'll do a couple to see if we can get a princess. We did not. I am still going to be leveling this guy up, though. Just in case we want to do endless. I'm just going to sit back there and be our support. So we're losing out on basically 10 gold, roughly. But I think we're fine. 10 gold from the rerolls, and then, what, 5 or 6 from him dying. Yeah, these guys do splash damage, unfortunately, which is why this is a risky one. Do I think we'll beat it? I think we will. Because we're going to keep summoning just the garbage ones to kind of insulate our big guy. And then they just overwhelm the Tentacle Lord. Thing is... Oh, they actually summoned there. That's fine. I was expecting at least 2 of them to summon in the middle of our Necros. They might have changed their summon points to closer to the front guy, though. That makes it so your tanks actually, you know, tank. Every time a troop reaches level 5, every time a troop reaches level 10. I'm gonna reroll. Your shop will only contain troops from your army. Their price is reduced by 1. Yes, please. We're very, very restricted on what units we have in our field, so that works out good for me. Okay, so we're going to take the level 5 and the level 2. Not going to bother with the level 0s. Taking up our slots, we do need some space to rearrange stuff. There's our princess. There's, well, at least another princess. Level you up to level 2 so things start going a little better. Yet another princess. That's going to come in on that. Reason I'm putting them across the princesses is so that they can level each other up faster. Swamp Blob, yes. That gets us another level up here. Means you get leveled up to 13. You get up to 14. These guys are going to get big fast. And do we go down even lower? Nah, we're going to go fight with this. We want to stay above 20 in general, but just in case we end up switching back to mining. But as it stands, I probably should just be dumping as much as I can into it as far as rerolls go. Because we're not set around having a 30 gold minimum either with our current setup. Really don't know what that blue mark in the middle of it is. It's confuzzling. You'll get a level up soon if we do that. I don't think we do, though. There's our princess. Get you to level 2. I'm going to just go... Ooh, magical gift. Yeah, I'm going to just go ham on our rerolls. To try and get more princesses up and leveling. Upgrade, sure, he's level 15 now, and that is all we can do there. But they are working out a little bit better. Do I think it's going to win the run? My experience with the playtest was that no, it's not. We're going to die at the mage. Just because the mage is going to decimate our high life zombie. Our 723,000 one. But if he doesn't, like I saw in the other video, then we're good. Those are going to be leveling up like crazy. There we go. Zombies, go ahead and max each other out. I think we'll just get you leveled up. So now they're getting 40... No, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 times 15 is what? 75, I think. It's 5 times 5 is 25, and then 5 times 10 is 50. So yeah, that's 75. Spellblade would be nice for smoothing. And he would sit where the slime is. That might be worth it. Because he fits in the exact same slot as the slime, but the slimes actually give us better defensive things. Nah, we'll stick with the slime smoothing. And last roll probably. Ooh, and we actually got it. Sweet. And fight. And yeah, we will be pretty... It should be pretty easy to get the zombies caught up. Because now they're at the range where they're getting... It's just 250 to the next level. So any of the decent level zombies should max them out, and any of the single level zombies will just be kind of inching them towards it. We can dump them in there to kind of finish off somebody who's close. We didn't even lose our slime that time. We're going for merchant. I don't want to risk this run being ganked. Okay, so you're going to be a fast learner. That's just an auto pick there. Meteor, not super useful. I'm going to go ahead and max you out. Yeah, he's still getting XP from her. That's why he leveled up. So we're doing okay. Do I go for another lucky roll? I mean, it's econ, so why not? Sage on XP received extra defense. I mean, sure. Do you need it, though, is the question. I don't think he needs it. There's another princess. Let's go ahead and get this one up a level. And I think we go ahead and get you leveled up. These two are going to be our big workers, these two back here. This one's still going to be a decent pump to us, though. I think that's about all we do there. Continue on. We still have that bombshell. I could sell it. Don't think we particularly need to. And that's level 6 now. Yay, our princesses are getting tanky. Okay, so you're going to sit up there. Same for the level 2. We'll just take a level 0 in there. See how close we can get. We'll do the level 0. Might as well get you up to 18. And now roll for more princess. That's all this is going to be, is roll for princess. Bargain. I mean, it's not going to do anything. We're on insane difficulty. There's no cap to the amount of damage enemies can do, so any of these surviving would just one-shot us. There's more slimes. Suppose I could level you up. Get some higher level zombies. You get 19. You just get some XP, I guess. And no, we're not going to get the swamp blobs. Yes, there are only 2. We could have gotten both of them, but I don't think at this point, considering we're not going for endless on this build doesn't go into endless very well. We're not going to really be pushing it. There are some tricks we could do to get early endless and then lean that into something like the bombards, or not bombards, the bombshells, but I don't think that's going to be our ideal goal. More zombies, level 3. You maxed out. You maxed out, and drop that on the shelf for later, because we're going to need it soon, the way things are going. There's another princess. That's going to go ahead and almost level you up. Yeah, we're going for another princess. Right there, so that's level 4 princess feeding them. And you go in on that one. So she'll level up this next time. And let's go ahead and get you over 20. Get you over 20. And you over 20. Yay! That works. And that they should gain a level cap whenever this next one levels up as well. I had to just double check that I'm actually recording, because for some reason, like in the back of my mind, I went panic mode of, oh crap, did I actually? And I did. So we're good. I'm trying to think what other strategies I would do for this that could possibly help it along a bit more, but at the moment, definitely going for that on you. Hey, we need the level 1s getting you guys going. So now we have level 21 zombies. They're getting 21 for each necromancer. So we have 5 necromancers, so that's 105 per fight. Is it going to be a long-term solution? No. Will it work for now? Yes. There's another princess. I don't think we can actually get another level of princess on this one, even if we get perfect rolls. I want to twist, but he's in my bench, and I have nowhere to stick him. And there's our princesses. Can we actually get that? Yeah, we can. Okay. So all of you get to level up. Do we lock this princess in at 7? I'm not good. Oh, actually, no. We did get gold off of that, so we don't have to. You are going to go there. Get it on the fast learner. Obviously, fast learner on princesses is fun for getting that kind of squared away early. But right now, we're actually... I'm confident in our ability to get through the trash. I am not confident in our ability to get through the high-level boys. Now, as we're loaded out, we probably should swap some of this around, like how we're sitting in here. Just because these guys are just growing off of the free ones we get. So what we can do, and what we're probably going to do, is rearrange this a bit. I almost accidentally merged him. That way, these die less. I probably should have done this earlier, but I was wanting to keep these guys caught up. That's pretty much it. Okay, you go in there. That gets us another level across the board, so these guys get to top off. Save him for some emergency levels. Get you going. Set that to the side. Another princess. And I am kind of pushing princesses hard right now. I shouldn't necessarily be doing that. But one of those things where it is going to be generally beneficial to us to have. That is a fast learner there. I'm going to go ahead and grab that for you. It's going to be beneficial for us to get these guys as high as possible, because each time we level these up, that's an extra 5 of damage per go. Should we get something like the restore for the zombies? Yes. But I don't think we're going to have a chance for that before the end. Poop and a poop. Now, this is the point where I debate whether I'm going to keep the swamp blob in or get another another one of these zombies. They're not going to get big, but they're going to be a distraction if we go with that. But I don't think it's the right play. It's a level 2 princess, you jerks. Sell for 12. We could get it. I think it's going to be better just to roll a new princess, financially speaking. Also, another thing we could do is go for yet another necromancer at the last minute, because the princesses can fit right there. That is not a hard thing to do. You know what? We're going to do that. Oh, no, they can't. Never mind. It's only a 3. Oops. I'm a dumbass. Ignore what I said. We'll do it this way. And I always end up with extra slots on these. It's mildly irritating. As far as the level up goes, it goes on you. Go with the princess. I think our princesses are fine now for the rest of this. Okay, there's a zombie. That should get you maxed out. We don't have enough to get this guy maxed out, unfortunately. I think that's about as far as we're going to be able to push this for the time being. We have okay damage output. We have enough bodies to kind of slow the enemies down. We do actually have the potential of getting some enemies that could wreck our back line against the boss. Depends on what he summons. But if we get any kind of burrowers or flyers, they can get past our zombies. Okay, as far as these go, level 6. Level 3. Actually, no, we'll just take all of them in here. They're free level ups, basically. Okay, so that gets us another open slot. We could go excellence. We're not going to be doing that. Next princess. Oh, we might be able to get one more princess level up. Which means you guys get up a level. And I don't think we can squeeze out another one before the... Oh, we might be able to get one level before the boss. Which would open them up a little bit more. Of course, that one that's like just a hair of an XP away is going to level up as soon as the princess like touches him at the start of the next round. But right now, I'm fairly confident in our ability to not necessarily win, but get to the final boss and give it a good show. This is still not fitting into the rule of this is a reliable method, but I don't mind being proven wrong whenever things have changed that I was unaware of changing. Okay, so you guys go ahead and max yourselves out. And you sit up there. And now we roll and see what we can do. 3 princesses. Now, could we push this into endless? Maybe 1 or 2 waves. I don't think we would kill a boss with this. An endless boss, that is. Go on you. Kind of want her, but there's no way we can squeeze that out unless we sell the swamp blob. So that's about where we're sitting. I think we're going to get another level of zombies, because they should level up each other as the princesses go. And pretty much as soon as we run into the slammers, the zombies do enough damage that they don't have to worry about the big flaw of small units. The big flaw of small units is if they take enough damage, they start losing units and do less damage. So that's the big danger of them small units. Oh, you ate a bunch of my free zombies. Thank you. You bastard. Yon bastard. As far as our slots go, you know what? Let's just gamble. Hey, it's a slime up. Got a twist. Oh yeah, we don't get anything from this. Rerolling here is pointless because he eats all 3 of our slots. So yeah, now they're getting, what, 150 per zone? Yeah, we should be able to handle the Dark Sorcerer. But you see, he actually was able to ding this guy because he's small and squishy. And we didn't get bad enemy spawns, so that's good. They would have spawned back here. We might have had a little bit more trouble. But nope, that is insane difficulty with zombies. They made them less likely to just crumble like wet paper. In the playtest, they did crumble like wet toilet paper. I'm really curious. Can we beat the first endless boss, though? We're going to go for you. We already get most of our dudes free. We might actually stand a chance of getting the first one. I don't know, though. I don't think it's really going to be that great of a chance. Okay, you need to go ahead and level up. Take the level 4 zombie in here. And roll. Princesses. Go! Rage would not be bad, especially now that they're up high. So I think we'll go with that on you. Oh, they're capped out at 30 right now. I thought they had one more level they could go, but we need a higher level princess. There we go. If we get another princess level up, that means that we'll get a little bit more mileage out of dumping those guys in. And we don't get another princess level now. We'll go ahead and dump it in on this one. Level these guys up to 32. Ta-da! I think we just go. So what are the odds that we actually beat this? I don't think it's very high, because this first boss is... He can be a slammer or a burrower. And both of those are... Well, this burrower would be a little better for us, because he's generally going to be doing less damage to our zombies, but... Oof. And he'd kill our necromancers, though, which gets rid of our restoration. Okay. Take our highest level ones, which is going to be a 7, a 5, 5, and a 4. I see that miner there. We're not picking him up. We're not going truly endless today. We will have an endless run, don't worry. Not today. Where is my princess? Jeez, thank you. Give me another. No, all necromancers. Thank you, game. So, time to level these guys up. And yes, I'm keeping the level 7 just in case we need it later. They are scaling okay, though. But the highest they can scale is 100, plus 100, plus 100 per necro. And they're not dying outside of that. And if they do die, we've just lost. As soon as we lose the zombies, we lose the game. Save the cheerleader, save the game. Yeah, pretty much. What do we have next? Nothing good in here. Another princess. So we'll go with level 4 on you, level 5 on you, and level 5 on you, and we'll take the level 8 and 6. See if we can get more princess. We're almost at the point where I might need to get yet another princess. Because right now, the highest we can get up to is 40 on these guys. With this number of princesses, that means that we need to be getting rid of a necromancer, which cuts our gain on these guys a lot. The other option is literally just getting rid of the swamp blob, which I'm kind of reticent to do, but at the same time, that would be overall a greater benefit to us. Once they hit level 10, I will do that. Which that one is going to hit right now. So you can sell for 53. It's actually a good one for the bombshells as well, as was mentioned. But we're not pushing that far into this. I'm going to go another princess. Let's see. Do we max out? Well, we hit max of what we have access to at the moment. Is the 40s. And I think we're actually going to save for the boss. So we can't really squeeze more levels out of them at the moment. Okay, level 6. Level 6. Can I grab you? Thank you. But yeah, you can see this guy absolutely outclasses our zombies at the moment, which makes me nervous. You go ahead and dump on him. Princess. And that's going to be a level 10 princess, so that's going to get them one more level access. What we're looking for is as many princess levels as possible so we can get these guys up as high as possible. Question is, are we going to actually be able to reach that? I don't think so. We might be able to get some levels on him, but it's not going to be enough to beat this guy. And 45 and 45. But yeah, this guy's probably going to just smash through them. But we shall see. We're getting good growth, though. Is he? Yeah, well, he's hurting them. He's not hitting as large of an area as I think he needs to win, though. So we actually do get through the first boss. He found my lack of confidence in my troops disturbing. We're going to go with more attack, because this is not going to outclass a freaking ogre build. I am glad that they bumped that stuff up. Okay, so we save the highest level one, which is level 9 for later. Princess to the front lines. And we just save these guys because it's only going to get us a couple levels here. The most that we'll get off of this number of princesses, by the way, is plus 50, which puts them up to level 60 cap. Which means to actually get up to level 100 cap on them, we'd have to get rid of one of our necros. So do keep that in mind before you think we should just go complete ham on this. And a level 6 there. I'm really not confident in Endless 2. Although, they buffed them, so I'm still learning about just how strong they are now. They might be, the swarm mechanic change might have actually made them semi-useful. But they are taking damage from the trash. And our summon ones are not terribly strong because they're partial packs. And they don't have the accumulated growth over time. That's why the summoned zombies are super weak, despite being generally the same level as the necromancer that summoned them. Okay, so we have level 9 there. Level 8 there. So those can go absolutely nowhere. Fast learner doesn't hurt. Can't do a level 2 princess, unfortunately. Don't really care about leveling up our necros. Okay, Zomble. Yeah, we're just gonna dump them in. They're growing. I'm just not super confident in the long run. And he is actually getting a lot of offense now that he has the rage. But as you can see, we are starting to lose ground. They are starting to feel the pain of, hey, we are a swarm unit. We're not intended for this. And I think whenever we finally end up having to get rid of the necromancers, we're not going to see it go too much further. So out of these, we go Alchemist. Simply because it can do some weird stuff. You go ahead and get XP there. Don't particularly love any of these. I mean, I'll take that. Because it doesn't matter. And that's a level 10 zombie. And we're starting to see them get up to fairly decent levels. So, beep. And beep. I'm going to go ahead and grab that, see if we can get... Nope. I mean, that could be used for smoothing here if we just put it on that princess. That is kind of risky. And we didn't get another one anyway. So let's level you up. Level 52 Zombles. Going into the final round here. We're going to go ahead and take Bargain because if I go out, I want to go out from full life. Why? Because it feels good. This guy's going to be at least 10k. Nope, he's 19k defense. Okay, that's fine. Another princess has entered the castle. I did put that on the wrong one. Mainly because I wasn't paying attention entirely. Level 54. They're going to get a buff. And I didn't need to reroll there. But it worked out. Fine. Okay. Let's see what we can do. How big are you guys going to get? It's getting 108 attack per roll. Does this guy just decimate us? I am really surprised these are not doing more damage. Back in the playtest, they were able to absolutely decimate our swarms. I mean, they have almost killed our 2 big stacks. So I'm not going to complain about them doing okay. We're going to go with the extra defense. Maybe it'll let them last through this. The reality is, if you actually want to do big endless ones where it's like the infinite to infinite, then you're going to want to be going bombshells to leech off of them. It's just plain and simple how it is. That doesn't mean I'm not going to mess around with weird crap, though. Another level up for you guys. There's another one of you. We're almost at the point where I need to decide, do I princess even harder? And I think I do. I think I actually do. I just don't want this to turn into a 3-hour session. Going for Endless 25, that might be a good, like, stream thing to do now I think about it. But yeah, going for Endless 25 is, just by its nature, quite a ordeal. Because of just how long it takes. Even if you're just rushing. Because you need to keep up with their strength, regardless. Okay, level 12, go up there. Level 10, go up there. The rest of you get dumped in. And now we get rid of our weakest one, which is going to be... Honestly, they're all kind of weak. Who's our lowest level one? This guy right here is our worst off. This one's our weakest. So we'll... Oh, can I didn't want to buy you. I wanted to sell... We'll put you over there for now. Get ourselves another princess. A princess is in another castle. Okay, so there's 3 more princesses. And we'll level these guys up. There you go. That means we're going to be getting less zombies to level up with, and we're going to have less ranged power. So it is all in on these guys. I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised with the changes. Am I confident in our ability to beat this? Not really, considering the normal ones are actually killing off one of our strong packs. Of course, they are just out swarming me with this, so that is pretty much why they're winning. Question is, will they survive? Yeah, we've got the red light, which means, oh, panic mode. Ta-da! Game. You're taunting me now. Few more levels for our Zoombles. I probably should have saved these for after we roll, but that's fine. And that's another level 10 princess. You know what? I'll do the magic enchant. Ooh, troop is now a knighthood. Woo! That is so amazing. So amazing, I don't even care. How strong is this guy? I don't remember their stats. It's one of those... Oh, nice. Are we going to go out on 69? That would be very nice. Oh, I could go for that. I could live with that being what kills us. Level 69. We're going to go ahead and merge you because why not? Extra damage doesn't hurt. Can I actually dump? Nope, I can't dump them in right now. I don't think I have tried doing that in a very long time. We're also starting to get the lag. One thing that I did have to do whenever I did the how long is endless, the yada yada run, was I had to restart the game twice during it because we did get so much lag that it was impossible to actually select units. So if I do stream this, we're going to have to do that a few times to get to endless 25. That is just one downside. And yeah, look, we're not even scratching him now. And he is just decimating anything that gets close to him. Goodbye, princesses. I don't remember whether the burrowers have a pissy boss mode. They could. I do wish endless mode used the actual act bosses instead of the... Is it really going to win? Are you serious, game? Nah. I don't think it wins. Because I think they're going to kill off the last two big ones. I can see them still in there. We might pull it off if the necromancer doesn't die. Because the dude does keep just burrowing. And oh, nope. He killed off one of the big ones, I think. Because he keeps burrowing and hitting just the trash mobs instead of the main one. We actually did it. The crap. Okay, fine. One more roll. These are all garbage. These are all garbage. I want either of these is good. We'll go with punch. One punch slime. We should not have won that. That was just... For some reason, he was targeting the trash ones instead of the main ones. So, ooh, and we have a level 20 on that. Let's go ahead. We'll use the low level ones first. Level 11 there. Sell you and get the 14 and the 20 in there. Why? Because they're going to provide all kinds of ungodly XP. Sure, I'll go with a tribal princess. Why not? At this point, I am just fucking around. We're effing around to find out. And yep, that's what we do. We're beyond the point of logic at this point. I openly admit they fixed the zombies. Are they going to do endless? No, because we just got murdered. We should not have won the last one. We should not have won versus that boss. But that's insane difficulty. Hour and 12 minutes to do it all because we just kind of like stop and talk about things. 256 rerolls, which is kind of nice. Did 49 battles, but that is the necromancer run. Am I going to do a tower run to see if that one can work in insane? No, because I've actually done that a few times since full release. I love the idea of the towers. The towers just suck. It's just one of those things. If they had a similar effect that the zombies had where they can synergize super well, it would be better. That's why I recommend, like, for the tower ones, at least let them give temporary defense to the units behind them. Yes, it would actually enable very crazy combos with things like paladins and with things like the bombshells. But you have to admit it'd be fun as hell. But either way, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.